She stopped by UB in Amherst today to drum up support for her record-setting $227 billion spending plan. Channel 2's Ron Plants was there. He has a little bit more on what's earmarked for Western New York. Ron?
Mary Ellis, in a way, yeah, you were putting it there. This is a sales pitch for Governor Hochul, trying to build support in her hometown area for that massive spending blueprint for the state. Governor Hochul, before an appreciative crowd at UB's Amherst campus, came bearing budget gifts, if you will, to Western New York. Everything from another $100 million for research and lab facilities at UB to $10 million for a new public works operations center for the city of Buffalo to help with storm response. But she also talked bigger picture items like more education funding, much more.
Well, I'm investing in education overall. A record amount of money, $34.5 billion. They've never seen the likes of this before. And in Western New York, that is $2.9 billion for Western New York.
That's in addition to previously announced education funding boosts, which were distributed last year. Then on the subject of what she feels is a housing crisis, her push to hit her goal of 800,000 new or refurbished housing units within a decade around the state.
The state of New York is putting an initial, and I say initial because I'll put more on the table, to help with the infrastructure costs, $250 million to start. So I would say to communities, you want to do this, start getting your applications in soon. Start asking for that money.
Hochul actually met with some Democratic community leaders before her speech to urge their support and participation in this affordable housing campaign, which some claim could also upend local control over matters like zoning. This and much more, including funding increases for mental health, highway infrastructure, and public safety initiatives targeting illegal guns and crime. It's part of an overall budget plan which calls for a 5% increase in spending. That increased spending growing on a surplus this year with federal COVID relief funding, which will run out, and in the face of a predicted economic recession. Now, there are also projections from the state that next year's budget could have a built-in deficit hole of $6 billion as the economy slows down. Still, our upbeat governor today asking the crowd for help in reaching out to state lawmakers to approve this year's budget. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.